guys, Dan Book Nook Nugget, and I didn't think this would ever be possible, but I just finished reading the worst Spider-Man book I have ever read. I gave this a 1 out of 5 star rating on Goodreads, which is surprising because it was written by Dan Slott. And I have to say, right off the get-go, Dan Slott has been an exceptional, pretty damn good writer for Spider-Man, so that's why I'm in complete, utter shock about reading this. This is, it's Spider-Man End of the Spider-Verse. As I just said, it was written by Dan Slott. This collects Spider-Man 2022 issues numbers 1 through 7. And let's get into this. Moreland is back, and I'm going to say you kind of have to know, you kind of have to have read quite a few Spider-Man books to really understand what's going on in this. You cannot be too casual of a Spider-Man reader to really pick this up and read it and understand what's going on, because it's based on the Spider-Verse, mainly. If you're not familiar with the Spider-Verse, before you get into this one, go read the Spider-Verse. I liked it. I thought it was enjoyable. But this, on the other hand, they brought back Moreland, who is traditionally a Spider-Man villain. He is this totem, I guess you could say, but he feeds on spider people in the multiverse. He likes to eat Spider-Men, basically. So if you're not familiar with who Moreland is, that's a quick, very quick rundown of who he is. They're basically, he's an inheritor, I think is what they're technically called. They're kind of like a vampire, but we later learn that that's something entirely different. But this book was not really even worth reading to find that out. Like, okay, so yeah, he teams up, Moreland, who is traditionally a villain, teams up with different iterations of Spider-Man because they're trying to stop this giant wasp lady. Her name is like Jathra or something like that. Her name was just really stupid, and the whole zzz, like a bug thing when they talked was just really absurd. The story from the get-go was just so bad. It was just so bad. I tried to dredge through this as hard as I could, guys, because like I couldn't believe, I'm like, this has got to get better. It's got to get better. For Pete's sake, it's got to get better. But no, it just went from bad to worst, and then apparently there's some knife, because not only is this wasp lady, she's hunting down spiders, either trying to eliminate them from the web of life, or she's trying to turn them into wasp minions. Yes, you heard that right. Wasp minions, like her hive or whatever. And, yeah, so, like, it was quite lengthy, and I feel like a whole lot of nothing really went on in this story, but yeah, it's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm going to have a link to Amazon down below if you guys do absolutely want to check this out. I recommend not going and even wasting your time with this, because, like I said, I gave a 1 out of 5 star rating on Goodreads. I will have a link to Amazon if you absolutely must check it out. If you got something out of watching this video, by all means, buy me a coffee or two. It could greatly help out my channel, as I'm not receiving AdSense from Google. I need watch time. So if you're new here, hit that subscriber button, hit that notification bell, and that's all I got for you guys. Sorry, this is going to be a really short one. I don't want to rant and rave about this too much because, like, yeah, just a shocker. Definitely one of the worst Spider-Man books I have read. I'm very surprised. Very surprised.